Good evening, Chicago. Welcome to CAN TV's #1 news show, Everyday Issues. I'm your host, Rashid Samid, the youth motivation speaker behind the lecture, here with my amazing, superb co-host, Mahogany Williams.
Well, thank you, Rashid. Good evening, Chicago. We hope that you're staying cool and definitely hydrated out in that warm, sunny weather. We've been asking for it. We've been using the sun back here to give us some life.
Right.
And finally, summer has arrived to Chicago. So we hope that you're being safe out there and enjoying it.
Definitely, Mahogany. It is scorching out there. Stay hydrated completely.
Yes.
We are very excited to bring another great show here for you. But I got to let you know, Mahogany, this is our final show of the season here. So it's been an honor working with you.
Definitely.
It's really been a lot of fun. And of course, we couldn't have done this without our sponsor, Heartfield Chicago, where family, youth, and community are first. Again, if you have any information, you can reach out because now, as you can see, they're officially on Facebook. So go ahead, show some love, show some support, make a donation. Why not? So we're really excited to have that great relationship, that great sponsorship. So Mahogany, let's kick it off with that great affirmation.
Daily affirmation always, as we like to do, Chicago, is start you off with some positivity. So today I want to encourage you to remember and try this. Every day is an opportunity to learn, whether it's something about yourself, something about the world, or something about life in general. So any experience that you have, every opportunity that you have, seize it. It is an opportunity to learn. And being an educator and in the field of education, I am naturally a lifelong learner. I look forward to all of the different things that I learn about myself and the world around me. So as you move today, Chicago, remember, every opportunity is an opportunity to learn. And I challenge you to use that in your everyday life.
Definitely. What a great affirmation. Truly, everything that we experience here in life is all about learning. So take those lessons in stride. Even me today, I had a lesson here where I had a little fender bender, and it was definitely a lesson within that. So I'm really excited to keep learning my lessons, Mahogany.
Absolutely. What did you learn today from that fender bender?
Well, I learned that I should always be aware of other people. Looks like there may be a situation where she may have been texting. So being forgiving, not blowing up in that instance, because I was a little befuddled considering she was driving and she hit me in my intersection. So I'll leave it there, Chicago. But nevertheless, God bless the lady that was in the incident. I hope that she is all right and that she's good. And again, it was just a car. I didn't die here on the last show, so I'm really excited about that, Chicago.
We're happy about that. You are alive and well. We learn as we see many billboards around us, and the campaign is very strong. Please do not text while driving. And again, we're grateful that you are safe and sound. So we learned two different things in that situation.
Exactly. Don't text and drive, because you could possibly take a bumper off of a 2004 Toyota Corolla. So
absolutely. I'm so glad that you can laugh about that.
Right. No, definitely. It took a few minutes though. But we have a great show here today, Mahogany. We're going to be talking about our sponsor, Heartfield Chicago. Again, I'm just going to bring them up here. Again, a little more information regarding all the amazing things that they truly do here in Chicago.
Absolutely. We have been highlighting Heartfield Chicago for as long as we have been on the show. I'm really grateful to them being our sponsor. Again, if you ever have any more questions or want to know about resources, the work that they're going to do after the show, please contact them at 1-833-845-3583 or www.heartfieldchicago.org. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. So today here we have with us Mr. Cullis Swin, who is the co-founder of Heartfield Chicago, and he's going to be sharing a lot about the organization, how long they've been standing, and the different type of impact they've had on the community. So first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you, Cullis, for being with us. Welcome to the show that you've been sponsoring for the last 13 weeks. How are you today?
I am doing fine. Thank you very much. And I also want to give a big thanks from Heartfield Chicago for Rashid Sami behind the lecture and Mahogany Williams for their impact during this show for us. They have did a great job, and we could not have did this without them. And from my mom and from us and the board of Heartfield Chicago, we can't thank you more than enough for taking the time to help us out and doing this show. But you all have did a great show and a great impact, and I love the work you all have did, and it comes from the heart. It is a genuine gift that you all have gave us.
I I agree. Thank you so much, Color, just for the opportunity to even just be here, and be able to bring different awareness to the city of Chicago on issues that we deal with every day. It's been an absolute pleasure to do that, and we thank you for standing behind us and allowing us to do that. So, do you mind telling us a little bit about how Heartfield Chicago came into existence?
Okay, Heartfield Chicago have started in April of 2014.
Okay.
So we are going 4 years strong, and it's great. Okay. It's a great impact because for many of years, my mom and I have worked with various nonprofit organizations, getting the hands to know what we had to do and helping the cause. Okay. And my mom had came to me and said, "Colors, we've been doing this for so long. Why can't we do our own?" So we could bring our own brand, our own voice, our own talent, and unique. There's a structure, and it comes from the heart. And my mom's maiden name is Birchfield, after my grandfather. So we took heart and the field to come up with the name.
Oh, nice.
And we feel wherever there's the need of helping somebody and to be an impact to our clients and in the community. That means a lot.
I think that you raised some awesome points. I really like the fact that it is an organization completely Black owned, and is also wanting to do the work to help those individuals. So when you say you're bringing help to the community or to the people, what type of resources or what type of things, are you bringing to low-income communities? Okay,
we bring, number one, we start off with the need of the individual and the family.
Okay.
We deal with youth. We deal with senior citizens, disabled, and community projects.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is anything that's a part of those topics that we can do to enhance or to enlighten programs that Heartfield Chicago does. We also deal with some family counseling and family therapy for people that need it.
Okay.
We have dealt with some homeless people that needed some assistance and some guidance.
Okay.
So, wherever that we can do or we have the resources to do and help that person and community out, that makes us feel better and makes us happy to know that we are doing something that we are supposed to do. I always believe God gave my mom and I the vision.
Okay.
So when God gave us that vision, it's our job to take that vision to make it prosperous.
I agree with you. I'm a very firm believer in God speaking to us, and that's just being an extension of Him and doing His work. None of the things that we do in this life are our own doing. It's all been given to us and passed down to us, and it's our job to make sure that we do bring those to fruition. So I greatly appreciate, and I'm sure the individuals that you have impacted really appreciate you taking that vision and bringing it to life in the many different ways that you help so many different individuals. I would like to give our viewers a little heads up on something that you are planning right now, which would be a back to school event where you will be doing some things with different kids and different individuals. Can you tell us more about that?
Okay, we are going to have a back to school drive. It's going to be in August. The date has not been set yet, but it's going to be on Facebook and on our webpage. Okay. We're going to have a back to school where we're going to give the community school supplies, backpacks, and we're going to have some live entertainment.
Oh, nice.
Because I believe for the kids doing a great job, going to school, getting an education, they should have a treat and a reward. And that's how my mom is a former educator. So, that's how we was taught. You are rewarded for what you do. And for them to go to school and to get an education, because that's the key. And it's going to be a great event, and it's going to be posted, and we look forward to having people come out in the community and just come out and just to enjoy being around people, just getting to know a person. Like, you could be my neighbor. I'm here for you, you're here for me.
Absolutely.
And just to meet people.
Agreed. I think it's the perfect opportunity. I'm an educator. You can never have too many school supplies. I'm always soliciting donations from parents. We run out of paper, scissors, glue, crayons, pencils. Like, we always need those things. And one of my most favorite quotes by Nelson Mandela is, education is the most powerful weapon of which we can use to change the world. So I personally would like to thank you for organizing that event and really encouraging community and unity within our neighborhoods and bringing the children out and also encouraging them to stay on the path that allows them to do great things. I was raised by my grandparents, and education was always stressed. It's extremely, extremely important. I hear my grandmother and my grandfather right now reminding me that I am nothing without my education, and it's very important that, especially for people like us, it opens the door to so many different things.
Yes.
So thank you in advance for that. It also looks like we might have a caller. Are you there, caller?
Yes, I am.
Hi.
This is Ray, and I want to say this.
Okay.
Mr. Mahogany, Mr. Rashid, and the gentleman next to you, I forget his name.
Colors,
But
yes.
but you've had many, many great shows. But the one that he was on, and I called in and told him about my transgender cousin,
Yes.
and he understood.
Yes.
I thought that I knew, because I'm 70 years old, I thought I knew everything about life. But he taught me so much more by being faithful, about caring, and about not holding grudges, but love.
Yes.
I really respect that gentleman.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
want to say this, Miss Mahogany, my
Yes.
friend, and Rashid, I want you guys to have a great but safe 4th of July,
Yes.
and I want to see you next period. Thank you so much for letting me talk. Great, great show.
Thank you
Oh,
so
thank
much,
you, Ray.
and thank you so very much for being tuned in faithfully
Yes.
every Friday.
We definitely appreciate that.
And you have a great summer.
Absolutely. That was pretty
That
awesome.
was
That just
awesome.
warms your heart, right?
Just great impact.
Great impact, right? To know that you're being received. And I also like how he highlighted, you being able to help him, be an extension of love. And I think that's very key and at the center of Heartfield Chicago.
Yes.
That everything that you do, every program that you have in place, every person that you serve is operating from a place of love. And I really appreciate, and I hope you appreciate too, having that little shout out. And congrats to you for starting that and allowing people to feel that energy from you.
It is, and it just has been so great and amazing of a lot of the various people we have met by having the organization and prior. But it's a great thing that it takes a whole village, like I always state. And if it's something that I can do better, or you can do, or we could do as a team,
Yes.
you just can't do it all by yourself.
I agree with you. Like, I'm huge on analogies, and one that I use with different individuals when I'm talking to them and trying to reiterate that importance of working together is we can be, individuals, you, Rashid, and I, right, can be a really hot day like today, and we're all thirsty, right? I might have the water, you might have the lemons, he might have the sugar. Together, we could have lemonade.
Yes.
But we are in a society or a time in society where people would rather keep their sugar, keep their lemons, keep their water separate, and then we all go thirsty.
That's true.
So, and then that doesn't make any sense. Like, we really need to be more supportive of each other, and I'm so glad to have an organization like Heartfield Chicago that are bringing people together, finding individuals who believe in your cause, who believe in making an impact on youth and low-income communities, and being willing to work together.
And it's a great, and you hit the key. It takes a little bit of a person, a spice, a ingredient that makes it one. And when you see the outcome, that shows, and that brings, and it's a lot, because like we always say, Heartfield is not, we are an organization we don't look at color.
Good.
We don't look at race,
sexual orientation.
You're the person. Heartfield Chicago, it deals with multicultural of all different nationalities because it's from the heart. So heart has no certain color.
I agree.
It's just the heart of doing the things that you can do and the impact, and just to know that you coming to us and we bring in something that's of value.
Absolutely.
That's a big impact.
And then we're coming and we're not judging, so I really appreciate you saying that. I want to come back to that point too. It looks like we have another caller. Are you there, caller?
I certainly am. Hi, my mahogany.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, my Rashida on the other side. And hello, Mr. Heartfield Chicago.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine, sweetheart. I've been calling from the day they started.
Very true.
Oh, very
Yeah,
true. You are a favorite
I call them
caller.
the happy people.
Yes.
We got to change the name. That's Heartfield Chicago Inspiration. That's what it is. I love my mahogany. Guess what, mahogany?
What?
You saved my job. Guess what I am now? A manager.
Oh,
Congratulations.
nice! Congratulations!
You got a little psychiatrist sitting next to you.
I wear many hats,
Thank you.
many hats.
Praise the good Lord Jesus. And if
Yes.
you were with me, I'd give you all the lemonade that you could drink.
Oh, thank you. I want to give
And
you a
your
little
little-
hug right now.
thank
This is me hugging you.
I love you guys so much. I'm full-blooded Italian. I like just what you said a few minutes ago,
Nice.
Mr. Heartfield. Love has no boundaries.
Absolutely.
Love has no race, color, creed, or nothing. You wake up in the morning, you love them all. If somebody gives you a hard time, you walk away from them. Like Mahogany says, no procrastination. Keep yourself positive.
Yes.
Try to be polite with people.
Yes.
Love, love, love. I'm going to miss you guys, my little happy What month will you be coming back, Mr. Heartfield?
We should be back in October, and we look forward to having you bringing your inspiration and your joy
Absolutely.
on
I
Fridays.
call every single week.
You
every
do.
single week. I love these people. They are so smart.
Oh.
That Rashid is a little cutie pie over there with his little glasses. And Mahogany there is nothing but inspiration for this bad city of Chicago. Let me tell you, ain't nobody mess with Mahogany. Sometimes she cries at night.
I know,
don't hear
right?
you crying at night no more. You're too damn smart for that. I love you.
Thank you
we
so
love
much.
you
I
too.
love you so much. Thank you for a beautiful season. Rashid, forget those people on the street. Road rage ain't no good with your little Toyota. I love you.
I love
we love you
Thank
too.
you so much, my dear.
Thank
Good
you.
night, you guys. Please be careful and have a beautiful summer.
You too now.
You too.
Take
Thank you
care.
so
Bye,
much.
Mahogany.
Bye. Oh my gosh, she was one of my most favorite callers. I looked forward to hearing her every week. She couldn't see, but Rashid was giving you love and blowing you kisses from the other side of this thing too. So we definitely appreciate you tuning in and calling in every single week with us. I'm gonna miss her joy and her inspiration too. And it's just really nice again to see.
My heart is so warm right now.
It's so
like
full.
it's like the sun is just beating on it, and
I
it's just
agree.
so great, for her to take the time also to be a dedicated caller,
Viewer.
plus among the other people who calls Heartfield Chicago show. I want to thank you guys, and we could not do it without the
Definitely.
team that we have here with Rashid Sami and Mahogany Williams, and I cannot state that how thankful that we are for these two young people
Absolutely.
to come here to do this out their busy schedule. And from the bottom of my heart, my mom and everything, we want to thank you so very much dearly.
We appreciate you, man. You're the real MVP, and we thank you for just giving us an opportunity, giving us a platform, and Can TV as well. It's just being
yes, we
able
gotta
to
thank you.
again, do the work, like you said, of God, follow a vision, and just be able to bring some awareness to the people. We just like talking to you. We're just happy people, and we just love to have conversations about real things. That's why the name of the show was Everyday Issues.
Yes.
And we are really grateful again to Heartfield Chicago sponsoring us. This is an extension of you doing more of that work, continuing to pour love, to continue to pour light and positivity into people, into the city of Chicago. So again, we appreciate that.
And I want to thank you guys, and I also have to say a big thanks to Can TV, because without you, we would not have been here.
Absolutely.
To give us the time and the opportunity to speak about what is it that we do on an everyday life. And that's why when you look at the name of Everyday Issues, this is an everyday issue of every time we are tuned in, every Friday is a reflection of the trio. I'm gonna say it like that, because we all have our own things that we do on an everyday basis. But it takes you guys the step to call in to tell us on the work that we do, because we cannot grade ourselves. You all are grading us by calling us and letting us know with this love and this inspiration. And we could not have did it. This is 13 weeks, and this is our last show, but it's not the last. And we hope and we will be back this fall in October, and please look out for us in the future when we have events. But I want to thank you all so very much, and it's been a pleasure to be with us.
Of course, and it's been amazing. I was told to come crash the party and show some love. This is my #1 team. I love you, Chicago. I love you, Can TV. We love this. We love doing this work. We loved it. We loved it. We loved it. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in with us, Chicago. We don't have a feel-good story for you. The love that comes from Heartfield Chicago and our trio is what we have for you today. So again, if you ever have any questions, if you would like to donate to Heartfield Chicago, learn more about what it is they do, again, you can reach them at www.heartfieldchicago.org. Look them up on Facebook. Send a message. Donate. Continue to support the people that are doing the work in the communities and having a great impact on the city of Chicago. Again, we appreciate you so much for tuning in with us, and we hope that you have an amazing, wonderful, safe, peaceful, calm, hydrated summer, Chicago. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Bye.
Bye.